Most of you have heard my staff presentation on receiving a report of bullying, so this is going to be a very brief part of the presentation. If you think of receiving the report as screening, you want to figure out, is it conflict or is it bullying? Conflict would be back and forth, a fight would be back and forth, bullying would be one-sided. Now sometimes even somebody who's really experienced in receiving these reports can be confused because of the different messages. I know sometimes when I am talking with a student, I'll first think it's bullying, and then later on I find out that it's conflict, or vice versa. Something that really helps is to ask a lot of questions in a really curious way. One of the things that I find helps me get to the bottom of things is to say something like, what happened just before this happened? Another thing you might want to explore is, have the two of you been friends before? And many times as teachers, you know if they've been friends before. One of the things you want to check out is the person who you're talking with intimidated? And let's suppose that this is somebody who's reporting to have been bullied. So what you want to do is you want to see if they're feeling uncomfortable or intimidated. So you might say, so are you feeling afraid? Are you feeling like it would be comfortable to sit down with this person or not? And if you have a sense that they're not afraid, and you have a sense that they've done some things and have kind of made this a back and forth thing, then it's safe to sit down with them together. But if you ever sense that a child is intimidated by someone, then you would never want to put them together. The research shows that kids often don't report bullying, and the reasons they give is that their perception is that nothing has been done in the past or nothing will be done. And also, as you can imagine, they say they fear retaliation. So it's important for us to let kids know that they need to report. It's a requirement. But on the other hand, we will assure them that the reporting source is going to be kept confidential, and that they need to tell somebody else if they feel like the first adult they've told doesn't know how to or doesn't understand the serious. Now this might be a good time to pause and review the sheet that has some sample statements and questions for receiving a report of bullying. If you feel confident with this, I would just pass on to the next